Oh, hey, you guys are here early. That's good. Aloe is still getting the video ready, but in the meantime, I want to chat with you. You see, this is the channel's 2nd anniversary. I know, crazy how time flies, right? And I know it's only been 2 years, but trust me, to Aloe, it's been a long journey. So can you do a favor for me and help surprise her? You know, as an anniversary gift? Aloe loves stars, so put a whole bunch of star emojis in the comments and mention what video brought you to this channel. Trust me, it'll mean a lot to her. Thanks a bunch.
Bell?
Huh? I wasn't saying anything.
You know, that only makes you seem more suspicious by saying that.
Or have you considered that I'm just naturally suspicious?
I'm just gonna leave that alone.
By all means.
Anyway, to all the lovely bells out there, today is a special day. Well, it vastly depends on when you watch this video, but May 8th is the anniversary of the artistic Aloubell channel. So, whether you're watching this before that date, after that date, or sometime in the future, either way, we're here to celebrate this channel even existing to begin with. Man, it's so weird that 2 years have gone by. I still remember drawing the anniversary pic from last year. A lot of things happened both on this channel and in real life. A lot of ups and way too many downs, but God has been good through it all, and I'm grateful for every good thing. It's just like what Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 from the Bible says. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. It's so easy to get bogged down by what is wrong or what is painful, or even get blinded by our own mistakes to the point that we stop believing that progress is possible. But it's important to take into account every mini victory, every step forward towards a goal, and just to remember that in life, there are specks of light in the darkness, specks of hope, glimmers of good. Think about the stars in the sky. Would the stars be as brilliant if they weren't surrounded by darkness? It's the darkness that accentuates their brilliance. Without that dark, we can't appreciate the light. Acknowledge that the bad things do happen and that you will fail sometimes and that life can be hard. But I want you to see that good things do happen, that progress can be made, and I want you to think about those things. And think, and think. I, for one, know myself very well and how easy it is for me to go into a spiral of negativity in my head, making me feel hopeless and trapped. It's easy to default to the why can't I's, or why hasn't this happened, or when will this happen, or the if it'll ever happens. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't exactly going your way, especially if you feel like there is some kind of time limit, artificial or otherwise, that you feel obligated to adhere to. I get it, and I feel that. But I do count my blessings, and I know God has been more than good to me, and I try to take things one step at a time. It's a very specific joy that I feel because of God. It's a very specific hope. I know that no matter what, in the end, I'll be more than all right. I know it seems like I went off topic from my channel anniversary and all, but hear me out. 2 years in, and I'm at 15.2 thousand subscribers. From a monetization perspective, I'm making nowhere near as much as necessary to live independently. And to be quite honest, I feel like a burden sometimes to my family. I have a day job, by the way, so I am contributing something, but I can't help how I feel. Said day job isn't anywhere near what my passion is, and it stresses and depresses me sometimes. So for my goal of relying on my YouTube career to be my go-to for my income seems very far away. From the viewership perspective, money completely aside, it is a bit discouraging how few views I get in relation to the amount of effort I put into this channel and my videos. It's even more disheartening when my miraculous videos get more attention than almost literally everything else. And yet, stay with me now, it does get better. And despite all of that, I'm still super grateful. Yes, I acknowledge that some things make me sad and disappointed, but there's no denying the results of the journey thus far. In under 2 years, I managed to reach over 15,000 subscribers, That's not typical on YouTube and is difficult to achieve with less than 100 videos. Even more than that, people actually want to watch my videos and comment on them. Do you know how hard it was to get people to consistently like, comment, or even view my artworks on DeviantArt or Instagram before my YouTube debut? You guys legitimately care about what I have to say, and that means so much to me. As someone who doesn't have people in real life that I can comfortably fully express or share my likes and dislikes to, I now have a space where I can do that, and I can do so with enough confidence that at least someone will listen and talk back with me. Some people see me as an authority figure, which is very fascinating because I'm not an expert in any capacity. I've gotten a new microphone, made new avatar emotes, created Aloubell, gained a new understanding of how audio works, created a bit of my own video style, learned how to use my video making program, and I'd like to think that I've become a lot more competent and confident when it comes to saying my lines in these videos. I've gotten my very first sponsorship and even joined a multi-channel network, which has helped me a lot on this journey. People have drawn me so much fan art, which I deeply appreciate. Like, it means a lot to me that you like the design of my avatar and Aloubell. It really does. People are willing to pray for me when I need the help, as well as willing to lend me a hand. Even if all 15K of my subscribers don't interact with me or my videos all the time, there are many of you who believe in me and what I have to say or do, and that feels good. I'm not saying all of this to brag. I know that every good thing comes from God, and I can't thank Him enough, and that YouTube is nothing without its audience, so thank you to all of you as well. In the midst of the sea of darkness, I see many stars, and those stars encourage me to keep going. I'll hold on to the good things for each step of progress, for each new subscriber, for each new video, for each new technique I learn, for each new friend, for each new experience. I'll keep trying hard and doing my best because my best is the best I can do. And fortunately, my best is enough sometimes. And even when it's not, I'll do my best anyway. Or maybe sometimes I'll take a little break, a little R&R, and then resume doing my best. You guys have no idea how hard it is for me to complete things. Things that require a lot of effort are super daunting to me, and I get overwhelmed easily. I've also been known to start projects and not finish them. So to have this channel up and running for 2 years, each video is its own little project, is a miracle in my book. So thank you, God, for this miracle. Wow, things got a bit sappy there. Sorry about that. I initially planned to be a bit more whimsical with this, but you know, c'est la vie. In any case, how exactly will I commemorate the 2nd anniversary? I played with the idea of a live stream where I read the cringy comics I made back in elementary school and middle school, and then I realized that I have a bit of stage fright and I'm not nearly as entertaining without a pre-made script. Plus, it's a bit embarrassing reading that stuff out loud. Maybe one day, but today is not that day. I also considered redoing my first video about prom. I still want to do that, but not for this video. I had some other suggestions as well, such as a year retrospect on the channel and going over the videos I made in this past year and commenting on them, but I don't know how exciting that would honestly be. So I wanted to do this instead. Read my book to you all. What was that? You didn't know I had a book? Why yes, I'm actually a published children's book author. I published Clio's Colorful Quest back at the start of 2019, and it was my first totally huge project that I worked on that I'm grateful to have seen all the way to the end. Here's the official description of the book. Meet Clio. She's a curious little girl exploring the colorful, magical land around her. She's looking for something. Will you help her out? It's out there. Will you come along for the ride? With whimsical poetry and vibrant, fanciful artwork, readers young and old will delight in following Clio on her quest. So yeah, just as a heads up, some editors and metadata people suggested I added that last sentence in order to reel in the crowd. Speaking of the crowd, they never did get reeled in. Why? Because this is self-published. Which means what? That means I pay from my own wallet to get it printed and available in stores. which further means that it would be up to me to pay for marketing. But I don't have any marketing money. So I was exceptionally out of luck. A year of hard work mostly squashed by my own hubris. What do I mean by that? I was honestly too eager to publish this and didn't consider my audience. The ego that I thought got squashed a long time ago reared its ugly head and made me be too hasty with this, spending money I couldn't afford to lose. I was so confident that I'd get the money back in no time since people would be buying it like crazy. So it would be fine. I was wrong. I thought a bit too highly of myself and I didn't bother learning more about the process. Everyone who reviewed the book and such really liked it, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if most people in the world don't know that it exists. That isn't to say that I think this book is the best thing ever and that everyone who reads it will love it. I'm not saying that at all, but it would be nice to get more eyes on it. That's partially why I started my YouTube channel. I wanted to gain an audience who will trust me as a storyteller and want to read my books and stories. I want to be able to publish even another children's book, but I can't quite do that yet. However, I have faith that I will be able to one day. The truly heartbreaking thing was going through all of that effort and barely anyone sees the fruit of your hard work. So, will you listen to my story? I want to share some of my biggest creative feats with you guys. You already know about this channel, as well as the existence of my book, and now this drawing. What you're watching is a remake of the first time I ever drew my character Clio. This was before she even had a name. I drew this picture for a contest on DeviantArt. It was a contest to draw a unique location that exists on our planet. I didn't win the contest, but I was super happy with how the drawing came out. Up to that point, that was one of the, if not the most effort I put into a drawing. So I feel like it's time to revisit it. Now, let's do this formally. Hello everyone, my name's Aloubell, and this is Clio's Colorful Quest. I'm flying with flowers. Oh, where should I go? Should I jump from clouds and fall with the snow? Or wait by the water and reflect on my dreams? I'm uplifted by magic, or so it would seem. My name is Clio, and I feel you should know. I'm on a journey of self-discovery, searching to and searching fro. I wish on a star, but try as I might, the answer seems far, far out of sight. I stare at the dawn, still struggling to see, and yet hoping my heart would soon speak to me. Soaring past rainbows so vibrant and pure is the treasure I'm seeking, I'm definitely sure. With magic around me, and up in the air, I can't help but think, should I really care? About this journey, I mean, I know that I'm here, but where's here exactly? That part's unclear. I'll wish on a star and try as I might, the answer seems far, far out of sight. Maybe it's time to let out my wings. Search the world even, perhaps learn how to sing. But I'll miss home so much, it's delightful and warm. Yet there's much to explore, I'm definitely torn. My heart wants to stay, but it also says go. What should I do? I don't know, I don't know. So, I just took a nap and gave it some thought. Let me spread out my wings. Trust me, you'll like this a lot. See, I wished on a star and tried as I might. The answer seemed far, far out of sight. Like a sparkling treasure buried deep underground, I thought it unlikely to ever be found. Truth is, no matter the journey or route, I realized I'm loved day in and day out. Our hearts are connected, there's never a doubt. Just like with love, I'll spread my wings. Flying higher and higher, who knows what this brings? The answer was here, oh how could I miss? That home is undoubtedly where the heart is. Now I honestly wonder what the future has in store. But as for now, that's all there is. there isn't any more.